And what up, everybody? Welcome back to Furrow Publications YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about zines and DIY publishing. And I am still getting ready for the San Francisco Zinefest. One of the main things that I want to tackle was that Wheel of Fortune giveaway wheel. I kind of have it in my mind how I'm going to build it. And so for sure, that's probably the biggest task that I want to tackle today is that, first and foremost. But my name is Rich, and if you don't know who I am, I publish a comic book zine anthology called Furrow Comics. Here's a quick video on that. Furrow Comics is the comic book zine anthology that I publish. This is filled with underground subversive comics by different cartoonists from all kinds of places. We are always looking for new contributors and do pay for contributions. Also, new readership, $20 for 1 year subscription or $3 for an issue. So, I'm also going to give you guys some theory behind it, why it is that this thing came to my mind, right? When I had my restaurant Dirt Dog, one of the main things I remember at the time reading about, and this is when Instagram was fairly new, Snapchat hadn't even been out yet, and it was kind of just Facebook and Twitter. But Twitter didn't really help very much. Facebook was okay, but when Instagram came out, it really popped. And I remember reading this article about creating Instagrammable moments, about creating kind of this ambiance, atmosphere, this centerpiece, things like that, that would make people want to take the picture, want to share on Instagram. And it's one of those business principles and ideas that I remember reading and really following through on that. So like the restaurant that I had, you know, we had a lot of things that were Instagrammable moments, things that people want to share. We had this map where people would put where they're from, and it was like all Southern California, and you could put your little tag with your name on it, your initials, showing where you're at. And that's the other thing, that it needs to be interactive, right? This is not going to be a quick, just here, take something for free, but rather they have to interact with me. They have to spin the wheel and things like that. And those are those kind of moments where if it's the right person in the right situation, it might be something that people want to share with other folks on their social media platforms, which then helps grow your brand awareness. And not only that, but in that same participation, right, in that communication and that fun kind of atmosphere, you're also creating a situation where you have more time to create an actual connection with a person, and they can kind of feel who you are in a sense. And so that's kind of the thinking that I have behind this project. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get the materials, the supplies, and let's execute on this. So to build our Wheel of Fortune giveaway machine, you need this styrofoam poster board, fidget spinner, something to cut with, push pins, and tape. First thing up, get your cutting equipment ready and your board, and we're gonna go ahead and cut some strips. One of the things you're gonna need is something to let you know if you're cutting them straight and even. I don't know how straight and even this is gonna be, but that's what we're gonna use right there. After that, you're gonna grab two. Boom, and just tape it better. Once that's done, this is what it's gonna look like. That's straight up DIY shit. Boom. Now I cut a hole here, here. We need a piece of cardboard that goes down here. So it's like this, and if you're wondering why, my phone's probably not gonna work, but something to have it down as a paperweight so it doesn't move too much. Next thing you're gonna wanna do, get something like this. Pretty much just fold it on itself. And the reason for that is you kind of want the little spinny thing to kind of pop out of the other thing. After that, grab something for the circle. Boom, that'll work. Let's see. See, did your boy get it? Boom. That easy. Bam! This is the only thing I forgot. You're gonna want to use glue or super glue for this next step, but let me show you kind of how you do it. This is what the fidgeter is for. This is gonna be your mechanism that makes it rotate, right? So you're gonna glue this thing, right? So you gotta cut a circle. I made a little indent of where I want that circle to be. So you see that? That's basically how it's gonna function. So you just have to glue this to this thing. Now if you don't have a glue gun, you can get these for $1 for 10 of them and just use a lighter. But I have a glue stick gun. So let's go ahead and use that. I got it right here heating up. Ah, it burns. You go here, you go right there in the middle. Boom. The next thing you're gonna want to do is create kind of like the winner's arrow. All right, so you can go boom, bam, right? That's what it should look like at the end of it. Boom. I had to redo the wheel because I didn't get it perfectly in the center and it was kind of throwing it off. But now it's done. So if you were gonna grab that little thing, spin. Boom, sticker and buttons. Mini zine. And zine. So there you have it, you guys. Boom. That is a damn good little fun project that I got into. Looking at it now, I can tell that this is gonna go with me everywhere, every Zine Fest that I go to. So try to get. So if you guys know more Zine Fest, get your boy in touch, man, because I want to hit more Zine Fest up. I want to give away more stuff. I definitely want to continuously build that understanding of like representation matters because the people that we represent matter, and participation in the narrative matters because, you know, if not, we're gonna let the powers that be continuously tell us what our narrative is, and that ain't fucking cool. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit, and I'll see you guys soon, man. Lates.